There's a lot of talk about living authentically, but for many people, that still feels vague, almost unreachable. I mean, what does that even mean? We're told to be ourselves, and yet most of us were never taught who that person is beneath the roles, expectations, survival patterns, and old stories. So today, I want to offer you a different understanding. Authenticity is not self-expression first. Authenticity is self-connection first. Living authentically doesn't mean doing whatever you want, or saying whatever you feel, or rejecting responsibility. It means living from alignment instead of adaptation. Most of us learned to adapt very early, to be who we needed to be, to feel accepted, loved, or safe. And that wasn't wrong. It was wise. But over time, adaptation can quietly replace the truth. Authenticity begins when you notice the difference between who you learned to be and who you are when you're grounded, calm, and honest. It's less about becoming someone new and more about uncovering what's already there. At Finding Glow, we teach that authenticity isn't loud. It's steady, it doesn't demand attention, and it holds integrity. When you're living authentically, your body feels more settled, your choices feel clearer, your yes has weight, and your no doesn't require an explanation. Authenticity is what happens when your inner world and outer life begin to agree. And that brings us to the reflection path. 5 steps to find authenticity. Step 1. Notice where you're performing. Ask yourself, am I managing perception instead of honoring truth? Where do I hold my tongue when my words need to be heard? This isn't judgment, it's observation. Performance often means there's fear underneath. Reflection, awareness, and observation will help you find that fear. Step 2. Separate perceived need from present truth. Pause and ask yourself, is there something I'm protecting right now? Consider time. Ask whether this need belongs to the moment or if it's an echo from an earlier chapter in your life. Are you tending to what's actually happening now, or are you responding to an old pattern that once kept you safe or helped you feel accepted? If you notice a need for safety or approval, gently inquire, is this a real risk in this moment? Or am I remembering a time when this felt necessary? Discernment allows you to feel your true needs as they exist now, not as they were. There is an opportunity that is exposed. Now you can choose alignment over habit. Step 3. Listen to your body before the story. Before analyzing, ask, what does my body say right now? Look for tightness, resistance, tensions in your gut, increased heart response, or do you have feelings of softness, ease, or flow? These are indicators, they're signals. They're not the problems. Step 4. Replace who should I be with what's true for me. Authenticity grows when you stop outsourcing your inner authority. Ask, does this feel honest? Even if it's uncomfortable. Does this feel true to me? Move from that truth. Step 5. Practice small truths daily. Authenticity isn't one big declaration. It's built through small, consistent acts of honesty. Honest rest, honest boundaries, honest pace, and honest self-talk. If you can't be honest with yourself, then how are you going to be honest with others in your life? True change and true healing requires honesty, the kind that allows you to see clearly and choose differently. Wholeness comes from repetition, not intensity. Living authentically doesn't mean you'll never feel uncertain. It means you trust yourself enough to stay present with what's real. You give yourself the space and time for observation, for reflection. And that builds trust. And that trust is where empowerment begins. Take this slowly. Your truth doesn't need to rush. It needs room.